Hey everybody, it's your girl Shelly over at Eat to Live Strong. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to the channel, I wholeheartedly welcome you. Today, I am going to demonstrate step by step how to crochet this amazing, beautiful ear warmer headband. It is so amazing, guys. You will not believe that it only takes 4 items to make this product. But guess what? You really only need to know 2 main crochet stitches to get this done. So guys, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. And I hope you're grabbing your pen and paper or your crocheting hook and your yarn to make this along with me. If you are making this, please be sure to tag me in on your delightful, beautiful product when you're done with it. So let's go ahead and get started. And so to start, I am using Red Heart medium number 4 in the color fuchsia. Now, as I've always said, I get my yarn, I take the labels off, and I roll my yarns because there's nothing like being in the middle of a project and your yarn is all tangled. So I make sure I take the yarn, roll it once I get it, and I keep the labels just in case I need to extend it, make it bigger, or someone else wants to make the same product. But again, this is Red Heart. It's the color fuchsia and it's a medium 4. So you're gonna need a letter I, and that's a 5.50 millimeter crochet hook, a darning needle, and of course you're gonna need scissors. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this one. And again, we are doing the ear warmer / headband in the color fuchsia. And the 2 stitches that we will be using is the chain and then the half double crochet. We're gonna start by doing a slip knot. And also make sure you need just enough of yarn here so that you can stitch and weave it in at the end. So we're gonna start with a slip knot. And on the slip knot, we're gonna put your crochet hook on, and then we're going to chain a total of 52. One 52, and we're going to add another loop on, another chain, so that'll be a chain of 53. Now, what we are going to do now is start the next row. Now keep in mind, the chain that's on the hook does not count. We're going to go into the 3rd chain from the hook. So 1, 2, and 3. Yarn over, and now we are going into the 3rd chain from the hook, and we're going to do what is called a half double crochet. You're going to pick up a loop, and you should have 3 on the hook. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, and you're going to pull through all 3. That is a half double crochet. Let's do that again. Yarn over, go through the next chain, and you're going to pull up a loop. And you have 3 on the hook now. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over. That's a total of 4. You're going to pull through all 3. Do it again for you. Yarn over. You're going to pull through the chain. Pull up a loop. 1, 2, 3. And pull through 3. That is a half double crochet. One more time. Yarn over. Go through the next chain. Pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3 on the hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3. We are going to do that on each and every chain on this row. So I'm going to go ahead, pause the video, and I will catch you back when you get here to the end of the chain. I'll see you back. We are back now, and we are almost to the end of the row. I just wanted to go over a few things with you. Make sure that you half double crochet in each chain spot, and then towards the end it may be a chance that it'll be hard to get into the last spot, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and keep going with this one. And also I wanted to tell you, if you are making the chains, if you take a tape measure and measure the circumference of the head, that will be the number of chains that you will need to do to equal that measurement. Also, add one extra chain for the sake of the measurement. So there we go. We're coming down to the last one here, and we are at the last chain spot. We're going to put that, pull up a loop here. We got 3 on there, and we are going to pull through all 3. Okay, so that's the first row. Always at the end of each row, you want to do a chain 1, and then you're going to turn your work. Another bit of advice, make sure that when you are on each end, make sure that your endings are even, because we are going to do something at the end of the project to make this into an X, and we have to stitch the ends evenly. So just a word of advice. So now for the next row, we did the chain 1, we turned our work. Everything on this row is going to be worked in the back loop. So you got a loop here, and then you have a back loop, and it's a half double crochet. So you have yarn over, go through the chain, pull up a loop, and there you go again, 1, 2, 3, yarn over and pull through the 3. Do it again, yarn over, pull through the back loop only, pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3, and pull through. Do it again, yarn over, pull through the back loop only, go through the back loop, pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, pull to the 3. Yarn over, go through the back loop only, pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, pull through the 3. Yarn over, pull through the back loop only. This is very important, guys. Pull up the loop, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, pull through the 3. We are going to do that stitch all the way to the end. I will meet you back when you get here so we can go to the next row. Okay, we are back again. So we're going to finish this row, and again, yarn over, pull through the back loop only, pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3 on the crochet hook, pull through all 3. Going to yarn over, go through the next back loop only, and pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3, pull through. These are half double crochet, guys. Yarn over, pull through the back loop only, pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3, pull through, and yarn over, pull through the back loop only, 1, 2, 3, pull over, and there you go, pull through. Now, back here in the back, it is going to, at some point, you may get a little tough, but just keep in mind, you have to go through the back loop of all of the chains. So go through this back loop here, and that's why, again, it's important to make sure this all evens out too. Pull up the loop, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, and there you have it. You have concluded the second round. Yarn over, pull through for the chain. Say again, you have to make sure that this is even, because when you go to stitch at the end, and you'll know what I'm speaking about when we get there, I will make mention of it again. But please make sure that you are across, like a straight across, okay? And then yarn over, pull through, that's a chain 1. You're going to turn your work, and we're going to do that same pattern throughout. These are the only 2 stitches that you're doing, is a half double crochet and a chain. So we're going to go through, do the next row, and then I will let you off on your own to finish up a total of 11 rows. So let's go back in here again, and I'll show you again. So we are doing half double crochet. We did the yarn over, turned our work. You're going to yarn over, and you're going to go through the back loop only. So go through the back loop, pull up a loop, You have 1, 2, 3, yarn over and pull through the 3. Okay, like that. Yarn over, go through the back loop only, pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3, pull through the 3, and there's your next one. Go yarn over, go through the back loop only, pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, pull through the 3. Yarn over, go through the back loop only, pull up a loop, and pull through all 3, 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, pull through the back loop only, 1, 2, 3, and then pull through all 3. So I'm going to leave you guys to finish this up. I will catch you back down here again. We'll come back when you get here. Okay, we're back around again. So we're going to finish this row off by going yarn over, going through the back loop only, pulling up a loop. It's 1, 2, 3 on there, and pull through the 3. Half double crochet. Yarn over, pull through the loop, back loop only. Pull through the back loop only, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3, yarn over, pull through the back loop only, pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, pull through the 3. Now, you see how if I stop it here, it's going to be uneven. So it's got to be another hoop hitting behind there. So yarn over, and there it is. Yarn over, pull through that back loop only. You see it there? It's going to be tough to get some of them, but it's one here, and it's the back loop. You're going to go yarn under, yarn over, pull through the 3 loops. And you see how even that is still? We got that. And then at the end, you're going to do what? You're going to chain 1, and you're going to turn your work. And we're going to start on the next row, and I'm going to go through a few of the stitches just so you can be reminded, and then I'm going to let you go so we can finish the 11, and then I'll meet you back after we do 11 total rows. So let's go ahead and get this one started. We've already did the chain 1, so yarn over, go through the back loop. Remember, all of these are back loop half double crochets. So yarn over, go through the next chain, and remember you're going to go through each and every chain. Yarn over, pull through 1, 2, 3, pull through the 3. That's a half double crochet. Yarn over, pull through the back loop only. Pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3 on there, pull through the 3. Do that one more time. You're going to go through the back loop only, 1, 2, 3 on the hook, then pull through all 3. Yarn over, pull through that back loop, pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3 on there, and pull through the 3. One more time, yarn over, go through the back loop only, pull up the loop, 1, 2, 3 on there, and you pull through the 3. So that is how this pattern is going to go. Just to keep in mind that each and every time you go to the end, you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to turn your work. You're going to do a half double crochet in each and every chain on this project. So that is your pattern for this. It's a half double crochet and chain 1s are the only 2 stitches that you had to know to do this project. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. I'm going to let you finish yours, and I'll meet you back when you have a total of 11 rows so I can show you how to put this together and make that X effect in the center. So I'll be back with you. And so guys, we've made it to round 11. We have 11 rounds of half double crochets that we're now ready to put it together to make the X on this ear warmer headband. So let's go ahead and finish up the last few of the half double crochets. Remember, it's always in the back hoop. It gives it that pretty knitted look. It's very, very pretty. As you can tell, if you're following along with me, or as you can see here, that looks very nice. looks very nice and very neat and manicured. So let's go ahead and get these last few up and we can get ready to finish this off. Just keep in mind that you have to put it in the back hoop, and sometimes it's kind of tight. Depends on how tight you are with your stitching. And we got that in. Let's go ahead and pull up the loop and go through all three. Now we have finished and we can go ahead and get this ready. So I just want you to pay attention here. You see how this is even and this is even. So this is going to make it very easy for us to do the next step. The next step, I'm going to go ahead and cut the yarn here, but I'm going to leave enough on it because we have to do the X, and we're going to have to sew it in too so we can get rid of the edges. So to get rid of the extra length of the yarn. So let's go ahead and get this ready. Now, how I am going to do this, because I have already did the chain one here, I'm going to do another chain, but I'm going to pull through. And there we go. So now I can put that aside. So now we're going to use the darning needle. So you're going to fold this in half, and I'm going to turn it this way. So we're going to fold it in half here and half here. Now, what we are going to do now is pinch and pinch. And then I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. But let me go ahead and thread this darning needle. This is a pretty color. My customer is going to be very happy when she gets this. I can just see her little girl wearing this. It's going to be so pretty on her. So how we are going to do this. So first and foremost, you're going to go in this way and you're going to go in this way. Okay, we got to go through all 4 layers, and that's why I said to make sure that it's even, because it makes it even easier for you when you are stitching with the darning needle. So you don't want to stitch all the way across because we're going to make that cute X. So you're going to make sure you just put your finger there to make sure you can keep that, because you want to leave that open and that open. So you got your finger there, and then you got the little 4 spots here. So, and because they're all even, you got to make sure it's even here. All right. And that's there and that's there. And then we're going to go stitching from here. So you're going to leave a little hole there and a little hole there because it's going to look so cute once you get it done. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and start here. And we're going to go through and hit all 4 layers. So make sure it's all 4 layers. Okay. And these are going to be quick. This is going to be really quick. The larger one was a little bit more because of course you got more space there. So we're going to go ahead and go through all 4 of these. Go through all 4 layers. So if it's not in the right spot, you can of course adjust it by pulling up on the end. But you want to make sure you go through all 4 layers. And then we got to do it a couple of more times because you want to make sure you keep these little parts open here because you'll see the magic to that. But you want to make sure you keep those open, okay? All right, so we got that in. And let's go ahead and go a couple of more times in here. Go through all 4 edges. Okay, 1, 2, 3. See, that one kind of stuck down in the bottom, but we're going to pull it up, and 4. So it goes all the way through 4. And then we're going to do it one more time to make sure we get it on the very end here. You see how it's hiding down? Pull it up some. Go through the last area. There we go. And there we go. And it's in there. Now, you can do it a second time if you want to. And I think I'm just going to do it across the top for a second time, just to make sure that it is actually sealed up. And it's still going through the 4. This is a really, really pretty piece. And see, it's going through the edges. It's kind of tight. Okay, we got it. All right, so now we've done that. Now what are we gonna do with these little holes here? You know, the ones that I said don't seal it right here. What we are going to do now is we're going to fold this here and here, and we are going to stitch these two together. And once it's turned inside out, you'll see how amazing this looks. So let's go ahead and get that in, and we'll go ahead and go through. Okay. And we're just basically stitching this up. This is the easiest part because it's a smaller spot that you're having to put together. So you just make sure you get those spots closed because you want to make sure you seal the deal. So you're going to seal the deal there. And everybody does it a little different. You just have to do it to your comfort level. But you just want to make sure that you get all those spots closed up and sealed, because there are things like having a hat on or a scarf or a headband and it pops open. It's not a good idea. So you want to make sure you seal it all up. Seal the deal. Okay. And I think I'm going to do this one more time and I think we'll be finished. So let's go ahead and go through a couple of more times here. Just make sure. And then I'm going to go ahead and seal it off at the actual, because there's too much yarn here. I made it a little too long, but that's because I was used to doing the bigger ones. Again, guys, make sure you take the tape measure and measure the circumference of your head. And then you're going to do your chain, your initial chain based on that measurement. And then from that point on, it's so easy. You can get that done. And of course, you want to put that extra chain in there too. And this yarn is going to stretch. So we're good with that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just go ahead and hide this yarn as much as I can so that we don't have to really worry about doing a just cutting this yarn, and I'm good to go. So we're just gonna hide a couple of strands of the yarn. Oh, this is going to be so amazing. It's so easy, guys. And let me know in the comment section if you think this is an easy project. Hey, as long as you know how to do a chain and you know to half double crochet, which I've showed you thoroughly through this, then you should be able to make this without a doubt. So that's it. So let's go ahead and cut this off. All right. And let's turn it inside out. Oh my, that's so cute. Look at that. Now, you see they got that there? That's giving you that X look. Isn't that adorable? Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna match it up here. Mom and daughter, they're going to love this. Let's turn it this way so you can see it. Mom and daughter. That's theirs. It's going to be so cute. I love it. So I hope you love it. And I appreciate you guys joining me today. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so that you are notified of all my videos when they're uploaded. Share me out because sharing is caring. Also, don't forget I have membership. Take a look at the perks, and if it's something you would like to be involved with, please go over and hit the join button to become a member. I would love to have you as a member as well. And as I always say at the end of each and every one of my videos, God bless you. See you next time. Love you long time. Bye-bye for now.